gets you feeling extra generous after you've had so many good laughs, feel free to fill up that basket. What else? So I want to tell you, if you like this show and you are interested in amateur theatricals, consider joining us for a show. We do readers' theaters, we do productions like these, we do, depending on who wants to play with us, we can do anything. So if you want to play too, let me know. What else? Oh, there's also a sign-up sheet at the table when you came in. If we don't have your email address and you want to know about upcoming shows, make sure you have your email address on that list and we'll let you know. And something else, I can't read the note. Marketing research. That's what it is. Written in crayon. Most of you I know hear about the show because you're friends with someone in the cast, or you go to church here and we put up a set on the altar, and that's kind of obvious. But if you don't hear about the show in those ways, I'd like to know if you heard about the show in some other way. So has anybody heard about the show in some other way besides being a...
In addition to that, in the Livermore Independent.
Oh, the Livermore Independent. Yeah, good.
Railroad Cafe had to know about it.
Railroad Cafe. Hey, thanks to whoever put that up at the Railroad Cafe. Oh, from friends? You should have known if you live right behind us. Anybody else? Any other way? You see my banner out on the street? How about you back there?
Livermore Veterinary Hospital.
Oh, really? At the Livermore Veterinary Hospital. There was a sign up there. Hey, thanks to whoever put that one up. The cast is our best marketing people ever. So I guess that's all I have to tell you, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Sure, I gave Frankie my cereal. You know, Mikey. 2 syllables. Sounds like you're mumbling, but it sure gets your attention. The Friday afternoon bridge club gets together and no one thinks anything about it. But if one of them trumps another one with a real club, suddenly everybody's playing heads up. A businessman goes to the same old 9 to 5, who cares? He punches out his time card and his boss. People start worrying about their Christmas bonuses. Congress meets and argues. You don't even read about it in the papers. But if one congressman filibusters another one into the trunk of his car, well, okay, you still don't care. But I gotta care. Murder's my business. 3 murders, someone says, when I get a call from the restful Glen Hospital. Name's Monday. Harry Monday. I'm a private eye. Don't you just hate voiceovers? Oh, now that's me. I was called in here to... Wait a minute. That ain't me. Yes, I came in here Well, hang on, that ain't me either. Oh, well, that sure ain't me. I'm in here somewhere. From here on, you're on your own.
Find anything? Oh, would a boy catch his hand in where it shouldn't be?
Just looking for that thing that says what we're having for lunch.
Around noon, can't you wait?
I wasn't doing nothing.
Here, let me help
You stay away from me.
I'm not gonna hurt you, Maxwell. It is Maxwell, isn't it?
That's for me to know and you to find out. You don't count. You're not in the club. No girls allowed. No girls allowed.
Oh, but that's not true, Maxie. I'm allowed anywhere. I can go anywhere I'm the wind.
Well, then blow.
Now, Maxie.
Stay away from me.
Playing with the keep away, huh? Used to play that when I was a kid.
Really? How did you play?
I'd go looking for girls, and they'd keep away. The game lasted until I was 32. Name's Monday. Harry Monday. I'm a private investigator.
What?
You know, private eye, Seamus, the gumshoe. I'm looking for the head doc.
The head doc?
You know, the chief medic, the main man, the big cheese. Right. The sergeant at arms, the major domo, Captain Crunch.
I got it.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes I get started on one of those things and I can't get off.
The head doc, huh? Maybe you want to see Dr. Atwell.
Dr. Romanet will at your service. Have you ever inquired about some insurance claim or other? I'm really very busy.
No, I just need a little information. A little data, a little info, the poop, the scoop, the scuttle. And I'll stop now.
Well, I'm afraid that would come under the bailiwick of our receptionist. She handles all the correspondence, litigation, and other sorts of data regarding our little operation here.
Not so fast, Ezix. I need to talk to everyone.
Hope you brought a lunch.
Huh?
Yes, I'm afraid we regard our patient's privacy as our prime directive, and we cannot allow any interloper such as yourself to go interfering with their inner psyches, as it were.
As it were, what?
But before I show you to the door, I assure you that we have things well in hand here.
Well in hand. I got a call that 3 people been
put it this way. Whenever I talk, I mean business.
I'll just bet you're not a doctor either, are you?
No, but I love to play doctor. And I'm very good at that, too.
Oh, I bet you got a black belt in it, but I still need to talk to the guy in charge.
Well, if you must, you must. You'll save my place, won't you?
Oh, sure. You'll recognize it by the heavy breathing.
Until then. 99, 100. There you are.
No fair! You beat, no fair!
So, what kind of hospital is this anyway? Everybody else get eliminated in the finals? Who's winning?
He is
Of course. What do you play?
Crazy Eights.
Good choice. Excuse me, are you the one in charge?
Once upon a midnight period, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, what do you think?
Well, it's got a nice rhythm, but you can't dance to it.
I call it the Raven.
Oh, you're a raven, all right. But I don't think that... Never mind. She's more my speed. There you are. So did you find the chief?
Are you speaking to me?
Oh, playing hard to get now, huh? Yep. I know the symptoms.
How dare you?
Maybe I should have picked up a program before I came in here. Hey, don't go away. I may sit in a hand.
You can't. You're not in the club.
It's okay. I just got my face stamped. She thought I was somebody else.
We're all somebody else.
Well, that's a shame. If I were me, I'd be standing right here.
Did someone come in? May I help you?
Yeah, I got a call to come here. I'm a private investigator.
Sure you are. You've got the hat and everything.
Yeah, it's almost paid for.
And the trench coat. Let's see. Philip Marlowe?
Harry London.
No. Sam Spain.
I'm beginning to forget.
Oh, we had a guy here last year who was a memory expert. He could teach you to recall anything. After a week with him, I could recite 3 or 4 pages of whatever he put in front of me verbatim. He was great.
Yeah? What was his name? Look, has somebody been murdered or not? This is like a mind game, right? And somebody's playing keep away. Used to play it myself until I was 32. And I think this is where I came in.
He's not in the club. He's not in the club.
That's all right, Maxie. You go back to your game with your friend.
Do you see his friend?
No, and neither does he.
So, can the doc see me?
Sure. Fat guy like you? You'd be hard to miss.
You must be the camp counselor.
I'm a patient here.
Yeah, well, I'm running out of patience.
So are we. If you need any facts in the case, you come to me. I'm always extremely honest. That is, when I'm me.
Who are you when you're not you?
Her!
No!
Right. Tell me, do you beep when you back up?
Maybe I ought to talk to her.
Who?
Who you're not.
That's me.
Look, lady, somebody gets on the blower and puts me on the scent. They give me the label to this place and crackles a C note over the phone. Now, has somebody been iced or not? I'm tired of cooling my heels and I'm getting out of this merry-go-round post-haste. Is any of this sticking?
Amazing. A genuine throwback to the 40s. Extremely proficient in the use of the jargon and complete with
costume.
Well, before you pin me with the rest of your butterflies, are you the head doctor around here?
Don't you mean head shrink?
No, thank you. All my hats fit this one. While I'm still firing on all the pistons, what kind of cafe are you running around here?
Such melodramatic metaphors. I haven't run across a case like yours since I was at the university. You're going to make quite a study.
Hey, what's with the bum's rush?
Will you come with me and we'll have a session right away? We have a nice room just for you.
Shoving your clutch, lady. Well, too many for me.
What?
I'm not part of the landscape, you know. I'm a private investigator.
Notice the hat.
Shut up.
Right this way, Mr.
Monday. Harry.
Of course. I don't know who recommended us, but I think I can help you. You fit right in.
Here? In a rest home?
Psychiatric clinic. This is what we do. This is our racket, I believe you would say. We deal with people of your sort.
Just what is my sort?
Dissociative behavior. Come, I have someone I want you to meet. You might be of some help.
Wait, you think that I'm
One of us? Sure. But everyone here suffers from the same thing you have.
And just for the peanut gallery, what's that?
Multiple personalities.
Wait, you mean everybody here has multiple personalities?
And you're going to fit right in.
Oh, why didn't I bring my gun? Look, Bliss, I ain't got time for the runaround.
You'll get away from everything. Just relax. No phone calls, no mail.
Maybe you're not tuned into the right frequency.
And no creditors.
I'll go with you.
I think he's going to be trouble. He's the real article, I'm afraid.
Such a callous oaf. Just comes in here, throws out some line, and thinks he can have his way with us. Such a beast. Brute. I wonder if he's much of a dancer.
Gaily bedight the gallant knight, in sunshine and in shadow, had journeyed long, singing a song, in search of El Dorado.
Eugene, I'm not going to play with you anymore.
So, how was your day? I got committed. All right, so I thought I'd go along with the doctor. Play Mr. Inside for a while and see which way the nickels are rolling. You probably heard the phrase, who's who? Well, around here, it's the main game. And don't forget to keep a scorecard. Somebody was murdered. Jeffrey Statlander. And the other victims? Mikey and Terrence? Same guy. You know, I heard about this multiple personality racket. The way I read it, one character can try to murder another one with an accomplice and two witnesses. And they're all the same guy. When somebody says I'm beside myself, they ain't kidding. How do you like the gang so far? Pretty good, huh? Even one is quite a few. Oh, allow me. And that's Catherine Halifax. Sometimes. Other times she's Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe. Let me start that again. That's Catherine Halifax. When she's at home. When she's not at home, somebody else takes over. She used to be a school teacher, and that answers a lot of questions. Oh, that's Clara Vestas. Sometimes. Other times she's Edgar Allan Poe. Am I going too fast for me? She used to be a United States Senator. Of course, nobody even noticed when she changed personalities. Oh, and that's Dr. June Heidelberg. She fronts her of a lot of them. This is her little experiment, her job, her plan make, her enchilada.
Sorry.
More on the late news. It's still here, Doc. And thanks for the lovely smoking jacket.
Starting to relax?
Not my line of work.
Not without parallel case studies, I might add.
Whoa, teacher. Can you bring it down from 45 to 33 1/3? I'll have to stay up night holding a confab with you.
You mean I'm too presumptive in my delineation?
What you do on a Saturday night is none of my never mind.
You mean that you need a more subjective analysis?
No, I said the rope fits fine.
I was referring to my particular demeanor in our consultation. Does that intimidate you?
Okay, I'll turn my head and you can switch out.
This isn't going to be easy.
Wait, I understood that.
Okay. How did the Flatfoot lay down? Are we rounding up the usual suspects? Is he scanning for alibis? And which ones did he label as the real McCoys? Come on, give. Ain't got old day to flat my gums for a boxcar stiffs?
Finally, somebody who speaks English. What's your handle, kiddo?
Next. Ain't giving out with the up and up until I get the lay of the land. You got some ID? Or should I play you for a shutout?
Name's Monday. Harry Monday. I'm a private eye.
A snoop?
Shins.
Photo snatcher?
Keyhole jockey.
Oh, I thought you perchance would be simpatico with our resident back alley linguist.
Hey, you still shooting blanks, lady.
She made you a citizen along my avenue.
Ah, now we're cooking on the front burner.
He understands.
Ah, excellent. Intimate to him regarding last evening's unpleasantness and find out the parameters of his knowledge.
Give me the who's and what's and don't spare the horses.
The window shade was already down when the blower rang.
Just after dark, he got a phone call.
Heavy breathing. I figure a skirt. Starts a tab for me over here, up to and including a frank.
A woman, very excited, hires him for $100 deposit.
I couldn't get a make on her, so I opted to slap the shoe leather, see what's playing.
She didn't leave her name, but he decided to come over and check it out.
Just for grins.
There was nothing on the light show.
What?
I mean, he's running down the information.
One of these days I gotta learn a second language.
Harry, this is Polly Wu. That's her handle?
Ain't no flies on you, Doc. You got a lowdown, Harry?
Now I ran the line up with those two. Or should I say those four?
Plenty more where those came from.
Okay, I'm through shadowboxing. Let's get down to the nitty and maybe we'll all have pie for dinner. Who found the stiff?
Clara and Maxie.
You found Mr. Statlander, Clarabelle? And try to plow a straight road, will ya?
True, nervous, very, very dreadfully nervous. I had been and am. But why would you say that I am mad? The disease has sharpened my senses, not destroyed, not dulled them.
But you found the body, right? Means you had the list of suspects.
He had never wronged me, and he had never given me insult. For his gold I had no desire. I think it was his eye.
I? What gold? Wait a minute, what's she doing?
The telltale heart.
Huh?
Since the murder, she hasn't rejoined us. She's been po all day.
Yeah, that's nothing. I got $5 to last me till the end of the month. What gives?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I've been away again.
Holy cheese and crackers!
Yes, Clara, you went away. Do you remember why?
As I recall, I had come into the foyer here, and oh my goodness, that's when I found Mr. Statlander.
We know. Now just relax. Now, when you found him, he was dead.
As near as I recollect, he was reading a coffee table book, and Maxwell was also here.
Maxwell. Ain't he the one that plays cards with nobody in particular?
Catherine, will you ask Maxwell to join us?
Glad. Anything to get this over with.
I wonder how I get her other personality back.
Hey, down in front.
You will stay with us, won't you, Clara?
I shall put my whole mind to it, and as my record shows, I have stood behind the fight for truth and justice ever since I first came to office. And as such,
don't require Maxwell for your interrogations.
Yeah, but which Maxwell?
Astute question. At times he can be Maxie, a small child. And other times he can become Dr. Roman at will.
Gotcha.
Wait. There's more.
Yes.
More?
Don't forget to pick up a program in our lobby.
Yes, he has one other, more complex personality.
Yeah?
He also thinks he's the entire Cleveland High School marching band.
That's it, I'm not answering the phone at night anymore.
Maxwell! Do you hear me? I want to talk to Maxwell now!
Maybe you should take it a little at a time. Just try talking to the brass sections.
Okay, I'm broken.
Oh, Sergeant Brogan, what a timely arrival.
I just want to let you know I'll be in and out so I get to sing songs.
Of course.
I mean, I didn't want this case. I got it dumped in my lap. I guess that's what I get for surprising the chief at Christmas party. Now, don't let that worry. I'll get to the bottom of all of this.
I should hope so. By the way, I need to ask you, are you related to Anne out in Overton County? I've never met her.
Yeah, my wife. Another reason I got this case. She works in the psychiatric ward. Now I need to talk to your patients and your clients again.
My good patience. I understand. Maxwell! Hooray! Rest!
That's what I get for surprising the chief at the Christmas party.
Holly.
I think I'll just hang loose, pick up the scraps and I heal.
whatever, Clara, I shall be more than eager to answer any forthcoming questions with my usual clarity and diligence. Rest assured, officer, I shall put all my resources at your disposal.
You're the senator, right?
I'm afraid I have been playing now. What may I be so bold as to imply I gave my position away?
Because I didn't understand a word you said. And, who's this one?
Oh, that's our newest arrival. He's actually
I'm just another patient here. I mean, no harm, sir. I'm sure I know nothing of your little investigation. Please pay no attention to me. I'm like a fly on the wall, an innocent bystander. Please don't concern yourself with the likes of me. I don't exist. Or, wait, to that effect.
What a wiener.
Doctor, you're always saying we shouldn't rush the patients. They tell us what we want to know in due time.
Yes, I see your point.
Is this everyone?
Oh, wait, there's two more.
Okay, we'll get to them later. First thing is, there's this real ugly character. His name's Harry Monday.
Oh,
especially don't touch him. You might get infected with something. Just let me know as soon as you see him.
Here's our other two guests now. This is Catherine.
Another one?
What does she mean, another one?
Well, we have had the police out here all morning.
Oh?
And this is Cindy.
Cindy. That would be Cynthia Andover?
Well, the odds are.
Huh?
Doc means she's either Cindy or Mindy.
Oh, yeah, that multiple personality thing. Say, how do you tell the difference?
Now, that's sometimes a bit hard to decide. You see, Cindy always tells the truth, and Mindy always lies.
Well, you're the one that always tells the truth, right?
Right.
Oh, good. Hold it!
Now you see the problem. My, you are a handsome gentleman.
This must be the one that tells the truth.
But just for the scorecard, how about we go once around the track? What do you know so far?
Well, Jeffrey Stapleton, male, Caucasian, late 40s, worked as a chauffeur before he was admitted here in Wisconsin. We're checking out that cup he was drinking out of.
What sort of poison?
Well, that boy's still running that down. We're also checking out his robe and a couple of things we found in his robe. Now, I was going through my records, and it seemed as if one of the patients was a pharmacist.
Well, it's not me. No, she's Mindy.
Oh, so you're the one that always lies.
No!
Oh, sorry.
Hey!
Just to track everything that you said.
Then you're the pharmacist.
Yes.
That means no. Wait, hold it! You said she was a pharmacist.
I said Cindy was the pharmacist.
But she just said she wasn't, and she always lies.
But that's Mindy. She said she was the pharmacist, and she's not, so she said she was.
But you said she was.
No, I said Cindy was.
I'm gonna take a drink again real soon.
And you probably already know this, but I have nothing to hide. Sergeant, I'm a high school teacher. I teach chemistry. I'm sure that fact has come up in your research. And I don't want you grilling me thinking I'm hiding something.
So we got a chemistry teacher and a pharmacist.
Yes, and one of my books is missing.
And our victim was poisoned.
Maxwell, at ease.
You know, maybe I should just talk to everybody one at a time, but we're gonna have to keep it kind of short here. I'm on the clock. You know something?
Distinctly, I remember it was in the bleak December. And each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor.
Maybe I can come back tomorrow.
Eagerly, I wished to borrow. Vainly, I had sought to borrow for my book, Surcease of Sorrow.
You've triggered her other self.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Sorrow for the lost Lenore, nameless here forevermore.
Clara!
their mugs like National Geographic. Murder has a way of wrinkling the brow. You might say it has a face of its own. So, who was lying? Well, me for one. Yeah, I never go anywhere without Dolores here. I know, naming your gun is a bit compulsive. I read that somewhere. But I can depend on Dolores. Can I depend on Polly, or Clara, or any of the others? And how about Doc? I don't believe it. Somebody was lying about something. That $100 security blanket. Somebody wants me here. But don't be too quick to make up your mind. Not just yet. All the cards ain't played. And all the players ain't in the game yet. Don't touch that dial, folks. More riddles to come. Several more people with several more personalities. Could one of them be the killer? I decided I'd better stay awake that night. Wouldn't you? Of course not.
Agent Deuce is a house detective, didn't you?
How come you ain't beating the sheets?
Are you kidding?
Several more people with several more personalities. Could one of them be the killer? I guess.
Will you listen at the door?
Sure. Who were you talking to?
Never mind.
Harry, one thing that sergeant didn't let on to, maybe he ain't wise.
What's that?
That cup they're running down.
Yeah, what about it?
That's Clara's cup.
Yeah, well, apparently it runneth over.
Think somebody was targeting Clara and hit the wrong bullseye?
Hey, I think of everything.
Or maybe they didn't know it was Clara's cup. Or maybe they did, and they want to make it look like they're aiming at her. Or maybe Clara's a killer, and she's trying to throw suspicion on somebody else.
Okay, so I don't think of everything. Shh, someone's coming. Here, quick. I wonder what that was all about.
I think they're all crazy. Oh yeah, I'm checked in here too.
Yeah, I thought of that. How about that Maxwell? He's got the most personalities. What did he do for a living before getting enrolled here?
He was a mailman. And then after that, he started doing singing telegrams.
What company did he work for?
He didn't work for any company. He just started doing singing telegrams.
So, how does it work, this other personality thing?
Well, the way Dr. Heidelberg describes it, when a crisis comes up, we revert to our other selves.
Gotcha.
Harry, you ever shoot anyone?
Yeah, dozens of times. Wait, you mean on purpose? I'd wake her in a hurry.
Oh, maybe she's just scared? Look, somebody's a murderer and it could be her.
Wouldn't she know that?
No, she'd be the last to know. But you see, the thing of it is, your other personalities always know about you, but you don't know about them. And it can change in a split second.
How do you people hold a conversation?
We talk to ourselves a lot. But we never listen.
And that should end that chapter.
Okay, Doc, freeze.
Mr. Monday, what's the meaning of this?
I was just about to ask you the same thing. Giddy.
Sir, this falls under doctor-patient confidentiality.
Yeah, well, some of the patients are falling as well. Let's just see what finished what chapter.
See for yourself, but this is under protest.
I don't care if it's under the spreading chestnut tree. I gotta check on all the facts.
Well, at least he reads.
Dr. Heidelberg, I had no idea you'd be mixed up in all of
Oh,
this.
Polly, don't stress yourself. Well,
I've done all I can. It ain't no heaven. H-E-P? Help. I give all I gotta give, and something else. It's hard to read something written in crayon.
that is for my book, my chapter on Maxwell. I needed one more example of his inner demons. He's telling me how shallow his other personality is. That finishes the chapter in my book.
Pretty quick on the uptake, ain't you? So, tell me, Doc, what do you do to relax around here?
I read murder mysteries. Hey, I need that.
Yeah? Well, hope you brought enough for the rest of the class.
Oh, spare me your Chandler-esque cliches, won't you?
I'll send you one for your birthday.
Why does he talk like that?
Hey, that gumshoe banter. Take a course.
Are you up?
Okay, free!
Oh, Mr. Monday!
What?
Well, where did you get the gun?
Gave him the hat.
What's going on?
Oh, Sigmund, are you all right?
What's all the brouhaha?
What happened?
Hey, what's that vinegar?
Everybody relax.
Easy for you to say. Who's the gangster?
Oh, I'll explain later.
Somebody else get murdered?
killer running loose. Everybody wondering if their number is next on the hit parade. Well, as someone said, ask not for whom the bell tolls. Hey! Somebody else wrote that. Didn't they? And shut off that noise! So, got it figured out yet? Nothing here has face value. You gotta play it as it lays. It's like walking into the middle of a movie, and just when you nail down the plot, they change casts on you. And my main helper turns out to be another witness. Normally she goes off to Never Never Land. Polly want to crack up? Not her idea. Facts. Swarms like politicians at a fundraiser. Lots of thread, no fabric. Clothes were dropping like cigarettes in the boys' bathroom. Red herrings everywhere. Like relatives at a will, like truckers at a buffet, I forgot what I was saying. See, now I came in here and Clara was doing that dumb poem. Hang on, I had it a minute ago. Not a good time to lose my place. This might be something.
Oh, did you hear that?
Sure.
What was it?
Well, it sounded like the mating call of the Oklahoma hummingbird. You know, if the goose will just crack, they stop humming long enough to make that sound. Somebody scream, lady.
Where's Polly?
Don't look at me, I lost a dance card.
What?
I ain't seen her.
Oh, I wish you would speak some known language. You wait here. I'll check her room.
Let it idle a minute, Doc. I'll do the bloodhound bit. Ah! No!
Yeah, I know.
Yeah!
Sydney, huh?
Let me guess. Jack the Ripper is another one of her personalities.
What were you trying to do? Look for something to read.
Did you just scream?
No.
Finally, a straight answer. Must have been Polly or Catherine.
You forget, she could be lying.
These are the crookedest straight answers I've ever gotten.
What's going on here?
Bro,
Monday, I should have known.
what are you doing here? Did you just scream?
Shut up. What happened?
We don't know.
Did you see what happened? Oh, forget it. Sure had Jekyll Hyde for fun.
There might be a way. If I asked your sister if you're the one that screamed, what would she say?
Yes.
She's not the one who screamed.
But she'd be lying.
Well, then her sister would be telling the truth, and obviously her sister said no, so she said yes.
But she would be telling the truth.
Which would mean her sister was lying. She's telling us the truth about what her sister said. And that also works out to be no. So, she didn't scream.
Is that right?
I've never been able to figure that out.
Let's get in there.
Doc, you go with them.
Oh, I'm on my way.
And you, stay here and don't leave.
I won't.
Okay.
What's going on
feel much better now.
Was that you who screamed?
Now, what on earth could make me scream? Wanna try?
Watch it, I ain't got time.
Oh, you don't have to put the time clock for this. Big boy, are you married? Nothing that would make me.
Nurse, I will handle all the physicals here if you don't mind.
Brogan! You low life, you sorry no
Hey,
bitch!
exactly, you saw the whole thing.
Yeah, I heard the whole thing too.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I recognize your giggle.
Giggle.
Oh, giggle!
I never did.
Oh, you giggle, all right. I should know. I heard it once before.
Yeah? When?
When I got a call to come here. It was you. You're the one that called me in here and shoved this case under my nose.
All right. I needed all the help I could get it. No one at the station house can touch it.
Yeah, and then you put that... Not now. And then you put that envelope over there with my name on it.
Look, you got your money.
Check back with me in 20 minutes. Yeah, and then you pretended not to recognize me.
You really think a phony pair of glasses and a comic opera actor are gonna fool me?
Yeah, there's a scratch right there. I wonder why you're so free with all that information.
Look, I want to tell you everything we have. Give you something to work with.
Oh, I got plenty to work with.
Oh, yes, you do.
From now on, we play the hand over. You give me all you got. And that includes what you found on Statlander.
Hey, look, I got all the evidence out in the car.
Oh, Mr. Monday, I can't find, Officer Brogan.
It's right here.
No, I mean, I can't find Polly.
What? Wait, where's Clem?
And the raven never flitting, still is sitting.
Clara, did you see anything? Did you hear a scream?
On the pallet bust of Palace, just above my chamber door.
Wait, I think Catherine screamed.
Catherine, I thought you were Catherine.
No, that's her other self.
I think Catherine screamed because she saw something.
Saw what?
It was a face looking in our window. That's why she screamed.
Hey, that can't be. I was outside, all over the place, and Oh, wait. I think that was me.
You know I can replace you with a rock? I think I'll try.
We don't have time for this. Officer, I'm afraid for Polly. She's gone.
Hey, we'll find her.
No, but there's one other thing. Remember when I said Polly might have seen the murder? That's what caused her to relapse?
Yeah?
What if it's worse than that? What if instead of seeing the murder, she did the murder?
Polly?
She's our killer.
Could be.
Wait. Where's Cynthia?
Cynthia, I left her with you.
I left her right here. I told her not to leave it. The knife is gone.
What?
Oh, Cynthia! Oh, Cynthia, where are you?
There you are. I told you to stay put.
Cynthia, where did you go?
And where's the knife? Ask a silly question.
And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore.
We're gonna take a break now. It's been a long night. I bet you already figured out who the murderer is, right? If you have, you tell me. Listen, I'll give you all I know. I'll let you look at our evidence. I found a few things that nobody's seen yet. So take a look, see what's there. Also see what's not there. But don't be too quick to put a label on it. And not just yet. Solutions don't come neatly packaged like Christmas presents. So, maybe all of the suspects haven't shown up yet. Or should I say, all the suspects' personalities. Keep an open mind and a tight lip. An eye peeled and an ear to the ground. And you'll find yourself in a pretty silly position. See you on the flip side. Had to grab a meatball sandwich when I had the chance. I know, this whole place seems like a meatball sandwich. Hot, crowded, sloppy, and full of crust. I gotta start writing these things down. So, now there are two murders. What do they have in common? Why was Statlander murdered, and then Cynthia Adler? And what about Paula? Is she still alive? Or did somebody pull a hat trick? And how about that Brogan? Hires me doing an imitation of Veronica Lake, and then treats me like yesterday's fish. Yeah, well, sometimes I feel like yesterday's fish. Leftover, ignored, forgotten, smelly. Yeah, let me try that again. How about that Brogan? Gets me to do his work. Well, he just sits back and passes out the donuts. Yeah, well, one thing I can't stand about this guy.
Just a second there, Monday. I didn't have to hire you for this job. There's plenty of other detectives in the book.
Yeah, well, why didn't you just call me then, like a person? I got feelings, you know.
Oh, you could have break down and cry.
I'm just saying. Why all the poke and daddy?
Yeah? But what if we get back to the captain or you on the job?
Yeah, what if it did? You believe this guy? It's
That's
his
what
job
I
to
do.
investigate the crime. And the
Overweight.
minute he realizes he might be getting his flat feet mud,
No idea.
he comes crying.
I
But does he think he needs help?
On top of that,
You're like a blow, I give it like a shoulder.
No.
And I get shoved into his face.
Everything I did.
And you can bet if I do something, he'll get first in line for the blue make special. He'll get all the glory, and I'll get shoved in the garbage like yesterday's fish. Did I say that already?
All 3 days. Threatens to blackmail me. Eric,
Yeah.
who are we talking to?
Never mind, I'll explain it later. You just go back in there and try to act like a cop. Think you can handle it?
Grief. He gives me nothing but grief. You know, I should put my brother on this case.
He's a mortician.
You're getting the same results.
Shut up! Wait a minute there. Blackmail. And say, you know, in his ham-fisted left-handed way, he might have actually said something I can use. Anyway, after the boys in blue came and took away Cynthia, things finally settled down for a night. Hey, so
Thank you, Mr. Monday.
now, just have a few questions. First, I want to know which one. When did you get here?
We were talking over there. You know, if you keep talking to yourself, you're never going to get out of here.
Shut up.
Sit down. Let the man ask his questions.
June, if you put somebody in charge who's only so good, you only get so far. So what do you got?
Well, so far so good.
Harry?
Now look, boys and girls, I've now been officially sanctioned.
I don't care if you've been dipped in bronze. What are you and the officer here doing to protect the rest of us?
We're doing plenty.
Like what?
Like what?
We figured out a few things.
We have? We have.
Well, first, the good doctor here and her lawyer friend are a bit more than that. Hey, wait a minute there.
How dare you intrude my office?
What does picking out wallpaper have to do with anything?
Say, we better cooperate with the authorities. Yes, he and I are keeping company, as they used to say, but how did you know?
On account of him showing up in the middle of the night and checking with you first. A regular lawyer would have been given a third degree to the cop in charge first. So I figure he has a little something on the stove here. Also, he's keeping his hands in his own pockets. talking to me?
No. She was looking for some information.
Aha! What sort of information?
She wanted to know where you were.
I'm beginning to think maybe I should be questioning you.
Oh, there's a good idea.
Wait, you think I did something to Polly?
What do you think we did?
That's different.
How is it different? How come you're so special? How do you rate above us?
Look, Dr.
Mr.
Atwell,
Monday, I think we're getting off the track here.
just trying to get a few answers, that's all. This is a murder investigation, and everyone here is a suspect.
And that, sir, includes you.
Why would I want to give it a Polly?
Why would we?
Because she knows something.
More than I can say for you.
Look, you ain't gonna snowball me, lady. You're a suspect. And so are you. And you, and you, and you, and you. And I was called in here after Statlander.
Harry!
What?
You got one too many U's there, don't you?
Huh? Oh. Pardon me. You're not from around these parts, are you?
No. Guess I'm the new kid on the block. I hope I haven't come in an inopportune time.
Who are you?
I'm Diane Tyler. I was sent by the federal government on this investigation.
Hey, this is my investigation.
No, it's mine.
No, it's mine.
Hey, anybody remember me? This is my investigation.
Who are you?
I'm a cop. Who are you?
I just told you. Diane Tyler, investigator with the Internal Revenue Service.
The IRS.
And just who are you?
I'd rather not give my name right now.
Wait a minute there. You're the IRS and you show up here in the middle of the night. Isn't that a bit unorthodox?
Not for the IRS.
You've got a point.
Ask who she's investigating.
You ask who she's investigating.
I'm looking into the file on Jeffrey Statlander.
Oh, well, I'm afraid you're a bit late. He's passed away.
Oh, right. Like we haven't heard that before. Now, if you'll all just cooperate, I'll just be a couple of days.
Miss Tyler, I can assure you, Mr. Statlander is no longer with us.
Oh, don't worry, we'll find him. Information on him.
Such as what?
Well, we have several discrepancies. For example, the man lists his occupation as chauffeur, and yet he has several large holdings. It just doesn't add up, economically speaking.
Miss, maybe I can help you with some information.
June, what's the idea of telling Monday about us?
The more he knows, the less it looks like we're hiding.
Yes.
Something else. Look at that IRS person. Doesn't she seem to be wearing a bit too much makeup? And that's definitely a wig.
But she doesn't even need those thick glasses.
I've already seen Mr. Monday try that one once before.
Wait, you don't think he...
That's Polly. He's got her disguised.
Polly, why?
Oh, I'm sure he'll tell us.
Folks, I have a small announcement to make. It seems Miss Tyler is here because her office received a small bundle of information from Statlander.
Yes, it was rather unusual for us to get all that data out of the clear blue like that.
I figure it's one of them protection gimmicks. You know the route, don't you, Shyster?
Are you accusing me of something?
Or perhaps the senator knows what I'm talking about.
Whatever do you mean, son?
Or maybe it's someone trying to make it look like you two.
What is the man talking about?
Hey, I think I can help you here. This sort of thing happens when someone's been put out. You know, they seal incriminating evidence in an envelope. And then if and when something happens to that person, it gets mailed to the proper authorities.
Right, that could fit the profile.
So Jeffrey Statlander had some envelope full of information?
He did not.
And how do you know? Maybe because you were Statlander's lawyer?
Yes, but you put it at that time.
But what does this mean? She has information.
That's right, Doctor. On everyone here.
What?
Yes, there's quite an investigation ahead of me.
You mean you're
Afraid
going...
so. I was sent to audit everyone here.
Yes, I always
suppose you got a good excuse for this?
I was gonna play.
Yeah, well, the game's up.
Give me that. I can't play without it.
How about we talk about this downtown?
You don't think he was going to? What's going on here?
Yeah, I think I just found our murderer, and I caught him with this.
I was just gonna play. Honest.
Nancy, he's looking for this, his top. I have to take it away from him so he'll sleep.
I ain't asleep. See? Give me that. It's mine.
So now you think someone's out to murder Miss Tyler?
What?
Be my guess.
Her?
Right.
But why?
Look, she's got a lot of stacking, and there's notes there. Maybe somebody wants something getting out.
So they murdered her next?
Murder? Me?
Don't worry, I'm on the inside.
And Mr. Monday?
He's Mr. Outside. You know, someone shut off the lights before. We don't want that happening again.
Officer Brogan, do you know who the murderer is?
If we did and made it stick, we'd arrest them.
Them? More than one?
It could be.
So you think someone's working as a team then?
Look, just keep an open mind. All the facts aren't in yet, or if they are, I listen.
What are they on?
Look, you do your job and I'll do mine.
Hello!
What are you doing with this?
I found it and I wanted to turn it in.
Look, no one's been clubbed here.
Not yet.
Catherine, where did you find him?
His room.
Hey, that's mine. That's what you said about this. That's mine too. Hey, is this sort of thing going on all the time around here?
I'm afraid no one is getting much sleep around here tonight.
Yeah, well,
Creeping around with a bat ought to learn for you to stay on their toes.
You people don't like the IRS, do you?
Are you kidding? That's the healthiest sign I've seen out of this group in weeks.
Did I miss anything?
And where did you go?
Gathered evidence. You never guess what I found.
what?
Well, I just got into the fuse box with all of
Hey!
Oh, Harry, you gotta learn to talk faster. Harry, what was that?
Officer
What was that? Where's the bat? Harry, look, who are you?
Oh, it's a pawn at midnight.
Get out of my way, you.
Over here.
What's it, you?
Clara?
Look out!
I don't want to play no more.
Who got hit?
Officer Brogan! Officer Brogan!
I'm right here. I think I found a man.
I came here because I heard somebody scream.
That was me. It was a ploy to draw you out.
Where's Mr. Monday?
right here.
And where did you go?
Hey, you think I'm gonna be in the same room with this group when the lights go out?
Harry, I got him trying to get her. What are you doing up there?
Just thought I'd stretch my legs a bit.
Mr. Monday, don't tell me all this just happened and you didn't have a hand in it.
Hey, he was in the room with us all the time. How could he knock out the lights?
That's right. Then who?
The only person who wasn't in the room, Sigmund Spence.
I tell you, I didn't turn on the lights.
Besides, Clara wasn't in the room either.
What? You keep turning out the lights?
Quoth the raven, nevermore.
Stop quoting birds.
Just a second. Clara? Clara?
Oh, hey, someone want to tell me what's going on?
No.
Just thought I'd ask.
Clara? Look at the watch. Are you with us?
I'm back. Oh, have I done something I shouldn't have?
No, I have. I've let this go on too long.
What?
Harry?
That's right. I know who the murderer is.
You do?
Well, if you know which one of them did it, just a second there, where do you think you're going?
I was
Get
right.
back over here.
Mr. Monday, if you know who the killer is, then
Hey, why are you looking at me?
Good job, Harry. How'd you figure it out?
Polly told me.
oh yes, I'm sure. We're on to that little scam. You didn't think we would notice that this woman is actually... Who are you?
Guess the jig is up.
That's a little red herring of my own. I
We figured if everyone thought she had the goods on her, somebody would make a move on her. Great little girl.
Just trying to do my part. And you didn't tell me the part about somebody trying to kill me.
Oh, I didn't know.
But if she's not Polly,
Yeah, just where is Polly?
Right here.
Polly,
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm afraid she's her other self again. That's what I had to find out.
Not again.
What do you mean that's what you had to find out?
Just a couple of questions first. Dr. Heidelberg, did Jeffrey Stanlander smoke?
Smoke? No, not at all.
Broken. Your boys gave me all your boys collected all the evidence of the first murder, right?
Of course.
And you gave it all to me in my room?
Right.
Sounds to me as if the man is stalling.
Yeah, Harry, if you know something, tell us.
Yes, Mr. Monday. Do you know who the killer is or not?
Well, you saw it all. You know who the murderer is? Think about what was on my desk. Also, think about what was not on my desk. No, I haven't figured it all out yet. Let's see where it goes from here.
What's he doing now?
Most of all, think about Paul. What makes her revert to her other self? And why don't the others show any sympathy towards Statlander? After all, he was one of them.
Does he do this all the time?
Every so often, he goes over there and talks to someone.
will somebody do something?
But most of all, remember all that you've seen. And when you put that together with the evidence,
Oh, this is ridiculous.
no, there's still a few loose ends to tie up. But it all begins to make sense. Whoa! What are you doing?
Can we get on with this thing?
Yes, before somebody else gets murdered.
Hey, I was just getting to the good part.
Well, tell us.
Okay, look at the evidence.
What evidence?
Statlander. There was a yellow stain on his robe, remember? Obviously, he had made himself a sandwich and spilled some mustard. And the kitchen was where, Senator Vespers was.
Yes, he did make himself a sandwich.
During one of your usual confabs?
Whatever do you mean usual?
I mean where you paid him off, lady.
So,
Wait a minute, Harry. You mean blackmail?
Exactly. Remember the note you found in the robe, the one that said, take it, I'm through with all this? That came from you, didn't it?
hear the tinkling of the bells.
That also explains the watch in the robe pocket, in case Clara became Poe and Statlander had to bring her back.
Do you think that Clary?
Wait, there was another note. The one Maxwell gave us, something like, I give all I gotta give.
It does fit. He was blackmailing everyone.
Everyone?
Where did it be?
Look at me!
And that's when I found the chemistry book.
My textbook? Where?
In your room. You said it was missing.
But it was missing.
Maybe somebody put it back. Maybe you.
Wow. You're my big boy, you know that?
Later.
So you think Catherine did it?
Maybe. Stop that!
Maybe? What do you know for sure?
Well, as I said, Polly was my best witness. Only she reverted at certain times. And when I brought her back in here, she reverted again.
Where did you have it hidden, Mr. Monday?
In my room. I figured no one would suspect me.
Well, we do suspect you. And your police buddy over there, too.
Me? What motive would I have?
Your wife. Me? Well, she was up for my job. We could have thought if I made a box of everything, she'd finally get it.
Go get him.
Good point there, Doc.
Harry, you can't be serious. It wasn't me.
Hey, I'm just checking all the leads.
Ah, shut up.
Oh, let him talk. He's so cute.
Look, but you said Polly was your best witness, right?
Right. She told me everything.
She hasn't told anyone anything. She just keeps singing.
Right. Hey, Mr. Spence, as Statlander's attorney, you provided him with your services, right?
It's my job.
Even brought him booze?
Sig!
Only a couple of times. He had me bring in some whiskey, that's all.
And that brings us back to Paul.
How?
Makes sense, Harry. This part always takes so long.
I'm making all the sense in the world. Paul Polly saw it all, even gave us the name of the killer.
Who is it?
Sigmund Spence.
What?
Dr. Heidelberg calls him Sig, and that's what tipped me off. Sig Spence in Polly's song. Sing a song of Sig Spence, a pocket full of rye. She saw you pour the rye whiskey into Statlander's cup, and he died right after you left the premises. But there's one thing I still don't understand.
Go on.
Didn't murder him.
I'll get it.
Continue, Mr. Monday.
As I was saying, there's still one thing I don't understand, and that's the pipe found in the robe pocket. You said Statlander didn't smoke.
Oh, is that where it got to?
It's a trigger, like the watch for the senator, right?
That's right, but I've been missing it.
You didn't tell anyone?
Well, we try not to use that particular trigger.
And why is that?
Well, because it...
Because it would bring somebody else out, another witness you didn't want coming out?
Not exactly.
Because you're protecting your lover.
No.
The man who brought the poison rye whiskey and set out his cup.
Harry! Just got the test results back.
Yeah?
The cup. There wasn't any poison in it.
What?
He wasn't poisoned by anything he drank out of it.
Aha. Well, Mr. Monday, where's all your evidence now?
It don't fit. It don't make sense.
Some detective. Not only he doesn't discover anything, but when he's finished, he has fewer facts than when he started. He's like a black hole.
Oh.
Maybe she thought like you did. She sees Jeffrey drink from the cup and then die.
Right, that could cause her to retreat. Simple.
Nothing is simple about all this.
Harry, did you clamp a lid on it yet?
Wait just a minute. Maxwell.
I wasn't doing nothing.
Now he's accusing everyone.
I gave you everything.
Wait, that's it.
What?
What you just did there. The book, that's what's missing.
But you found my book.
Not that book. You said you gave me all the evidence, right?
Yeah, according to this.
Well, what happened to the book that Statlander was reading? A large coffee table book.
Huh?
You see, we have Maxwell's note, the one he gave us. But he used to be a mailman, so we'd be very careful about delivering any sort of mail.
Oh, no.
Shut up! You see, the thing I realized is that we've seen his little boy, and his doctor, and his marching band, but we haven't seen Maxwell, the person, the host, the mailman. Maxwell, can you hear me?
I wasn't good. Not. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I can see. I must have stepped out for a moment.
This is your pipe, isn't it, Maxwell?
Yeah, that's my pipe, all right.
That's what I thought.
You know, a smoking pipe comes from the Greek smokus piping. Translates to your smoking pipe. Well known among the higher-ups of the Colosseum. The Colosseum being a Greek word for a big place where people go to smoke and drink.
Shut up!
I warned you about him.
But what does any of
It
this
tells us everything. Statlander ingested the poison by licking his fingers and thumbing through the pages of the book. That's why the book is missing.
But that means someone sprayed the book.
Right. And the only person here I see using a spray bottle is the same person Maxwell's blackmail reply was sent to. The same person he delivered his letter to. Dr. Heidelberg. Her?
You're out of your mind.
It all makes sense. It all fits. She would know his every move, his every eccentricity, right down to his licking his fingers to thumb through the pages of a book. Right, Dr. June Heidelberg?
June Heidelberg. She never do it. She didn't have the guts. That's the way it always was. Always had to do some dirty work. And she had to do all the cleanup.
I know, I've seen this fat name before.
You think it was easy? She fought me every time.
Why did you murder Cynthia?
She was going to rat us out. Spill it. Now I had to stop her.
But why murder her? No one could tell whether she was lying or not.
Mr. Morgan could. He figured out how, right?
Rogan?
Good job, Harry. You knew she had another personality all along.
Yeah.
Dr. Hackler, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say.
She'll never confess. She don't know, I tell you.
I'll take care of the others while she's gone.
Right, let's us take a ride.
Well, it's like I said. It all comes out in the wash. Just when you think you've seen the whole show, they run a sneak preview in on you.
Harry,
Yeah?
you keep talking to someone, don't you?
Yeah, I'm just letting them all
It's
know.
all right. We'll take care of you too. Harry,
Your desk, there was one other item. Rubber duck.
Oh, that's mine.
lots of rubber ducks.
Oh, wait, no.
Maybe an entire room made of rubber.
What? Wait, where are you taking me? What are you doing? Wait, no. You there. Tell these two. Wait, no, wait.
You too. Nice evening.
Thank you.